welcome back to Chat and Chill. Make sure you guys go and check out Mr. Grimez' interview with us right now before you watch this video, or if you just want to watch the topics, you know, you can just watch the topics, but it's always good to get to know our guests, so make sure you do go get to know. Link in the description below, or if you want to watch this video first, wait till the end of the video and I'll put a link there where you can go and watch it as well. So thank you very much. I know. But we're going to get into a dope-ass topic. I know you've probably seen the title already, so you already know. We're going to be talking about scandals within different companies. From charity to do with OXFAM. You know, you've heard about the sexual harassments there, the slavery that's going on. I mean, we're giving OXFAM money, but we've got brothers flying to these countries. We're meant to be helping them, but no. He's asking for sex from the poor people and giving them money. So, I don't know, you tell me what you think about that. Everybody's heard about Facebook and their situation. Now, you know, they were talking about votes to help Donald Trump win. Obviously, Channel 4 came with a huge documentary with that. Jeffrey, I believe you said there was another situation as well.
Yes. Basically, I wish I could get his name beforehand, but the money supermarket man.
Yeah, money supermarket.
Everyone knows. He is now suing Facebook because Facebook approved a bunch of what's the word? Say illegal ads which start his face, but the ad was to completely scam customers. One man was scammed out £15,000.
Damn, really? Ouch.
Because he thought that the ad was trustworthy because it had Mr. Supermarket Man's face on it. Another woman was scammed out of £19,000, and she demanded that the Money Supermarket Man refund her. Now,
do we blame Facebook for that, or do you blame the person that uploaded it? Because this is almost the same as talking about YouTube when what's his name? Logan Paul, when he uploaded a dead person, and then companies left YouTube. But it's like, do you blame YouTube or do you blame the uploader? But then, do you blame YouTube for allowing the video to go live, knowingly he at the time was basically the biggest, well, probably he still is the biggest, probably one of the biggest YouTubers there. So, is that the company's fault for? I mean, do you blame YouTube?
Well, I feel like it's different because with YouTube, it's you upload it, then they kind of look over it and kind of like, we're removing this because of so.
It was
the
on,
ads
it was up for like
went through Facebook before it was even published. So Facebook saw these ads.
Well,
like,
they have to approve it.
Yeah, saw that it weren't coming from the guy himself, and approved it anyway. Now that's where it differs because at the end of the day, they knew that these ads weren't legit.
Okay, yeah.
But they still approved it anyway, and now people have been scammed out of money.
Yeah.
So, okay, not completely Facebook's fault, no, because they didn't make the ad, but they did approve the ad. At the end of the day, they are the reason why these people saw the ad.
Yeah.
And they have to be held accountable for it.
But there's so many fake ads on Facebook, man. Every time I scroll down, and you click something, like, you know, the one thing I hate is when you'll get these stupid ass things that says answer these stupid questions, and post it onto Facebook and send it to all your friends to win a prize. I'm like, bro, when I see people do it, because I'll be getting like tags and stuff on my Facebook, like, yo man, I'm trying to get this new phone. I'm like, bro, you really thought that's like a virus on your computer?
But I don't really mess with Facebook no more. Like, Facebook is an online filter for me, honestly.
Really?
Like, I don't even know, from when they started sending me like notifications about, can we just take this into a Facebook rant real quick? From the notifications about like, this person has posted in a very long while. See what it? Like, I don't care. I don't care. Okay.
I hate.
So I don't really care for Facebook. This whole kind of scandal with our privacy, it's kind of just like solidifies what I said.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even mention that.
you know what I mean? Like, Facebook.
But we've known this for years. Remember, there was, I think, 3-4 years ago, there was an article that came out that if you had Facebook Messenger, if you didn't read it, it says that they have access to your actual camera, which meant if you was getting change or whatever, you heard about it,
Yes.
innit? So if you're just doing this with your phone, they have access to peek through your camera, so they can, like, if you're a girl, for example, and you're just naked and looking at your phone in bed, like, they could have a quick wank without you knowing, and you're just texting.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous stuff, man. I mean, even that Siri thing, man, and Alexa. It's like, I stay away from that, man. I stay away from that, man, because
They're bringing robots into this world.
oh gosh,
That's scary.
It's very scary because it's like,
Can you imagine rolling down a road? Yeah, like they're gonna be like your house, like slave or whatever, because they'll be doing things for you and like cook, clean, whatever. That'll be. I don't want to go to my friend's house and see a robot pull up with my tea. I'm like, nah, G.
it's gonna start in Sainsbury's and Tesco's. Got them checkouts, you know. And
from
it's
then
gonna-
it was going downhill when this woman's like, item, it's like there's nothing. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this. We're thinking of how we could do it and not we're questioning whether we should. And I don't like that. And going back to Facebook, it seems like they kind of always had an issue with privacy, which they've never really like solved. And they've always kind of just been like, oh, sorry, we'll go into this and try to be better next time. And it's like one too many times too late.
Well, the only reason why Facebook's in this situation, because for once somebody had evidence, and the evidence was when Channel 4 did the whole documentary thing. So that's the only reason why Facebook. If no one had evidence, because people did say Donald Trump's voting did look a bit booky. Everyone kept saying it, but there was no evidence. They were talking about Russians paying in or whatever, but it was Facebook. All this time, it was Facebook.
It was Facebook.
So it's like
Trusted F.
yeah,
And Facebook.
and usually when one bad thing happens, 100 other things pop up.
Good.
And people start leaving Facebook as well, so then they will come out and give out real evidence. So I look at Facebook and I look at a lot of other organisations. I mean, I touched on OXFAM in the intro. Like, are we surprised?
No, because like big organizations have a kind of like tendency to kind of like sweep under the rug.
Yeah.
And it's only when something big like this pops off, then you kind of like take back the rug.
Yeah.
And we see all the crap you've been hiding. But it also gives you a chance to finally clean up properly all the crap you're doing. So I really hope from here on out, Facebook will kind of see this, even the fact of what they're going through, even if like they manage to, get away with this.
They will.
and then, until another scandal comes out.
What is
of
what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm really hoping this is gonna be like,
We're
hey,
still gonna use Facebook. Facebook will never end because we're using it.
I know.
They have the most. It's the most used app in the world. They own Instagram. They're gonna shut down Snapchat at some point because everything Snapchat brings out, Instagram stories is now doing. And Instagram is probably gonna. I don't know how used Snapchat is, but I'm sure there's more people on Instagram.
yeah, Instagram's doing bits. Like I was able to you'll be able to buy things through the app now, which is.
And they have Twitter. And all the biggest celebrities need these platforms. Any company, it don't matter. Companies can't leave social media. They need Facebook.
People's
owns
whole
Twitter and
career is based off of Instagram.
People have Instagram careers.
Like they don't get bills paid
Yeah.
if Instagram goes.
And now Facebook does monetization, so you can now post videos and get ads on it. So
And it's all connected.
yeah, it's all connected. It's all connected.
But there's a next one as well. I think it's called, if I'm correct, Vero. I'm not too sure. It's like a new app. It's like another
I've heard
Instagram
about that.
thing.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I
there's,
mean?
there's also a new one which I told you about, the Buzz. They come out. It's a video platform.
We get paid for it.
I haven't even looked at that this so I need to go and check and see if I made any money. I wanted to ask you two. I mean, I'm sure you guys all use social media platforms, but going into charities and stuff like that, I mean, with the OXFAM situation, do you think companies like an OXFAM or any other organisation, there was even talks about, I think it's Children in Need, where they're paying celebrities to come on set and do things, like they're paying them like X amount of money. Do you think companies that can come back and still be as strong as they were? Because I ain't trying to give money and then you do it to like a celebrity to come on your show. It's
you're
supposed to be
you're
free.
shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Because now I mean, it's not like people are so willing to give to charities anyway. You have to be like literally like rugby tackling people down in Brixton to get them to sign up to your company.
Yeah.
And now I find out this is what you were doing with my money. Like, why would you do this? And it seems like, I don't know, it seems like either they're just leaving people to go off on their own devices and kind of like spend the money however they want. And it's not necessarily like a team plan. Or something's definitely corrupt. But I'd never really trust like companies fully. I remember there was like a scandal with Red Cross back in the day, and they weren't using the money how they correctly meant to be. And it seems like, it doesn't seem like anyone's checking where this money's going.
Of course, yeah.
So,
I mean, what do you think, Mr. Gray?
I was going to say this, like, I had an experience back in the day with an event, and there was supposed to be a charity involved. And all they really cared about, obviously they cared about the money, but the way they were doing it was like a sale. They didn't even want to sell like their volunteers to come and do the collecting the money. It was mainly like, oh, you guys have to collect it, you do this, you do that. Well, you've got volunteers to do that. We don't know nothing about your charity as such in terms of the rules and money. And if we have the responsibility of the money, if it gets lost, what's going to happen? Do you get what I'm saying? So you should be sending people to come to our event and explain a bit more so people can donate. We're not going to do the job. It's not that we don't want to do it, but if you want to get involved, it's a collaboration. So we're busy setting things up. You just have to send some volunteers and do that. And the thing about it is, it wasn't just one company that was like, it was another company as well, another mainstream company. And it just feels like it's just become like another kind of a corporate venture. Just to, you know, just to make money or whatever. And at the end of the day, let's be honest, like, I know this is going to sound bad, but you don't really know where that money goes to at the end of the day. At least if you gave some money to someone who's homeless, whatever they spend it on, but at least you know it gets to them direct. So when it comes to charities, like whether they're dealing with cancer or whatever, you hope in the best interest that it gets to them. Do you get what I'm saying? So, you know, I just say to charities, you know, just be honest with people and get that money to where it needs to get to.
I think what's also like the saddest thing when it comes to charity is like they really tackle the poor people a lot. Like they're the ones that are really fighting. Like when I think of it, it's the poorer crowd that seems to be really in with the charities, because they tend usually to be the ones that go through a lot of the hardship that they talk about, especially when, you know, they show the videos of people in Africa, and, you know, and they talk about cancer. They usually go to the poor sections of the hotel. They don't even go to, it's not like they're in Chelsea's hotel. They'll go to like a hotel in Brixton or whatever, or hospital in like Brixton or Tooting, and, you know, they'll be talking to the poor ones. So when I look at that, how they promote it, and then who's giving them the money, and then what they're actually doing with it, it's almost like they're cheating us. Like, we're already broke. I'm sparing you whatever monthly fee or one-off payment that you're asking for, probably spending more than what I would usually be able to give because I support the cause, and you're not fulfilling what you told me you're going to do with that money. I mean, if you're paying a celebrity just to show up for a TV show when he's supposed to just show up for the cause for free anyway, it's a bit like, what the hell are you doing?
You know what it is as well, like I think with what charities should do, whether they're independent or mainstream or whatever you want to call them, they should have like a target list. So say for example,
the same thing, like a receipt of where the money's gone.
And what's happening. So say if they need to build a fountain for somewhere in Africa, then make sure that you know how much it's going to cost, and we need this amount much, and there's evidence there. Because anyone could say, hey, we want you to donate to these poor families, but then not all the money gets there. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe a small percentage. So it'd be good to have like, you know, like a list kind of thing, and then we see what happens with it, you know.
I was thinking more something on like the other end of it, so like after every, say, like financial year, or after like annually, you see how much money they collected and where that money has gone to. And you can see, and we can judge for ourselves whether or not that you're making good financial decisions. And I also think we should do that for taxes too. I mean, Sam was talking about it. I mean, a lot of people paying taxes, I'm paying taxes, but yet a lot of things I'm not seeing being fixed. And it's like, then where is this money going? Because it feels like everyone's just getting a paycheck, but nothing is actually getting fixed. And I'm paying this same amount of tax every month or week or however you get paid, but everything's staying the same. So I really need to find out where it's going. And because it's technically my money.
Facts. No, it's facts. It's factual. It's factual.
I should know where it's going. I can't just give you money to run off and that's it.
Yeah.
With a promise that it's going to be put to where you say it's going to go. No, I need to know it's going to go there.
Do you think there are any real trusty charities? I even think things like GoFundMe. When I look at what people bloody GoFundMe for, I'm like,
I've seen some crazy stuff on there, but
I think GoFundMe is for like, I want breast implant, come fund me. And
Yeah.
people were like legit.
Well, fam, I've seen that on the NHS. So
Yeah, that's
at
true.
least with GoFundMe, you actually want to give this woman breasts. I want to give this woman breasts. Why am I paying for her breasts?
Yeah, but I've seen dumb stuff like, I want to buy a camera, fund me.
But if you want to just manage your camera, that's fine. I don't see the problem with that. Like, if I really want to get a camera and I'm feeling nice today, like, you know what? Go buy yourself a camera.
GoFundMe was set up to help people with real issues. Yeah, like that was but like you get people out here dropping things like, hey, I want to get the new latest Yeezys. Follow me.
But if you can get away with it and like there's technically everyone's consenting to it, then what's the problem?
You think that should be allowed?
So I don't know.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but don't you see the stories that they're writing?
Let me
Bro, my dog died, I lost my grand. You believe that?
Yeah, but that's
I don't even believe
But that's
that,
just
right,
going
bro.
straight to charity. Because technically, anyone who doesn't have something is technically a charity case. True. If I go on this GoFundMe and I got a pocket full of money, I know that my money is going straight to that person instead of going to give it to Red Cross.
No, because I swear GoFundMe
Oxfam.
I swear GoFundMe gets a percentage, don't they?
Yeah, okay.
They must take like, I'm sure they must. Like GoFundMe, don't think I don't know about you, know. I know.
But at least I know, okay, the GoFundMe takes their set, already agreed on profit.
Yeah, I think it's like 1% or something. It's not a lot.
And the rest of it goes to
The
who
person.
I want it to go to,
Yeah.
rather than giving it to Oxfam and they're selling it on for hookers.
Yeah,
which reminds me, there's actually a charity, I can't remember the name of it, but it actually helps homeless people get back into work.
Yeah,
So
I've
I
heard
think
about
you
that,
know about that one.
Yeah, I've heard
and
about
basically they donate the money and they actually do get them back into work. So
So go back to your previous question of do I feel like there is any trusted charities?
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like all charities, not all, but majority of them were created with a good mindset. But
Well,
certain
I think
people,
at the beginning stage,
Yeah, but
every
certain
charity is
people-
trustworthy, but then
they hire are a little bit corrupted and start doing a little bit of madness with the money, and the more higher that person is who's corrupted, the worse the damage is.
the problem is power. Once you have a lot of money, you tend to just want an easy way out, and you want more. That's the problem.
Plus, I feel like these people have way too much power with this money. Like, were these people who in Oxfam like literally have our money in their pocket to give to these workers, or did they have to like lie? Like, how did I even get away with like
I don't know.
paying for sexual favors? Like, what did they put down as the reason why they gave these women money?
I have no idea. Like, yeah.
It just seems like a bit too freedom, Oxfam.
Comment down in the section below if you think companies and all these scandals can come back from it. I already touched on Facebook, they'll definitely come back. It's Facebook, we need it. Instagram, Twitter, it's all Facebook. We need it. We do need it. There's no life without social
You know what?
media.
As soon as I find out better photo album storage and I have the time to move them, I'll delete my Facebook. How about that?
No, you won't.